I know that the police officers should be arresting the traitors that signed it.
About the Constitution. About the Constitution of New York.
What is the penalty if you do not register it? Because I guarantee you there's a lot of people that aren't gonna.
What are the penalties going to be imposed on law-abiding citizens if they do not go along with what you say? Why aren't the penalties listed on there?
The question is, why aren't the penalties on the Safe Act website?
Tell us the penalties now. What are the penalties? Depends on how much money you got. What is the law? What is the law?
Nobody read it yet.
Explain the law to me.
Questions, no answers.
Why won't you answer questions?
That question is really a debate over whether or not this law should be in place, and that's not what we're here to do.
No answer.
I told you in the beginning, we're here to tell you what the law says.
And tell us what it says.
What are the penalties? You're telling your kids, you answer us.
What was your oath of allegiance?
That's what this is about, bringing that meeting and how it worked out for them.
And you're talking about responsible gun owners, which there's a lot of them here. But we don't have any responsible politicians. That's what we need.
If you have an illegal weapon or an illegal magazine, you've got to dispose of those things.
I spent 2 years floating around in the Mediterranean to protect us from the communists. From 57 to 59. And when I get home, where do I find them? They're here.
Albany.
They're in Sacramento. They're in Albany. They're in Washington. This is the same slippery slope that the Germans did.
That's right.
If you backed up 60 or 70 years ago, and you put a brown shirt on Mr. Cuomo when he was on television, you would look just like Hitler when he was president.
And I get a sense from the audience here that there's not a lot of enthusiasm for compliance. So my question would be, are there prisons being opened up for those of us who won't comply? Are there going to be additional courts to handle those of us that say, well, this is an unconstitutional law? We'll try to see what jury nullification might be able to do.
Right.
I think the message that you should take back to the politicians saying that you did a bad thing and you made a big mistake, and this law should be repealed now.
And the second question I have is, Governor Cuomo and Mayor Bloomberg said that assault weapons are weapons of war and don't belong on the streets of America. If that's true, why do the police need them, and who are the police at war with?
And when angry people get together, they form militias, folks. This country, this Western New York area is primed for something like that.